Alright guys, here I am again at Mount Vernon. Just got out of a meeting, which I'll share about tonight on the blog. But here it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. 72 degrees, nice cool breeze, no humidity, just gorgeous. It's unlike California in the sense where you can have different weather every single day. I'm going to show you a few things today that I haven't shown you before every single day. Look down out there, that's the west entrance. That is exactly where the guests would have arrived by carriage to get to Mount Vernon. And they go along that little path you kind of see going into the trees right there. There have been several chances to zoom back and see the Mount Vernon house. So on. Okay, so why is Mr. Davis pointing up at a tree? One of the things you hear constantly in Virginia, wherever you go, are bugs. You don't always see them, you don't feel them, you just hear them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you listen to that for a second. At nighttime, it gets really, really loud. Now, one of the things that amazed me is how popular this house is. It is the most popular historic house in America. Over 1 million people go every single year just to get a tour. You can see a little bit right here. This is going into the house. I'll just bring you along here. Goes all the way through there. Everybody's huddled up in that house. And if you look down this road, there's another line forming. It's all timed because so many people wanted to go, they couldn't get everybody in. So history is very popular. Okay, so here is Mount Vernon Smokehouse. This is all fake meat. Don't get crazy. This is big, animals such as pigs or hogs or cows or something like that. The fish and the smaller animals would be eaten right away, not to spoil, but what they would do to preserve the pigs and the cows is they would salt the meat, and then they would have a smoldering fire right here, and then they would smoke the meat inside this to preserve it. Martha Washington was famous for her smoked Virginia hams, and this is where it all happened. Okay, so you think laundry today is difficult? Not a chance. What they would do is they would boil water right here. They would plunge the clothes right in the water. They would then take another bucket filled with lye or fat from an animal and scrub the garments. And then they would hang them to dry. And they would heat up these irons right here by the fire or stone. They would then press the fabrics. It took several women every single day except for Sunday to do the laundry at Mount Vernon. So I am so thankful for the washing machine and dryer, and you should be too. So Washington typically would either walk or ride his horse places, but for longer rides he would have this carriage. And you can see it was very nice. Took 2 people to drive it, and he'd sit right in there. Right there's a griffin, which is his family seal. So this is his ride, right here. Okay, so here we are, the back of George Washington's house, the piazza. And you've seen this view several times on pictures or video that I've taken. I just want you to look at it. Such a beautiful day. First off, I've had a lot of people ask me, a few people ask me, what body of water is that? It looks like a lake. It's so huge. It's actually the Potomac River. And the Civil War Army, the Northern Army, during the Civil War, the Union Army was named the Army of the Potomac because this waterway right here goes all the way up by Washington, D.C. Actually, it separates Virginia from Washington, D.C. The bank right across the Potomac is actually the state of Maryland. So you have Maryland and Virginia we're staring at right now. The water is just gorgeous today. I can see miles and miles and miles. Washington, D.C. is too far that way with hills, so you can't see that today. But I'll give you a quick little view here today. Potomac is actually. Okay, so again, here's the famous piazza of the Mount Vernon estate. And Washington would often bring people back through this area to get to his estate. He thought it was such a nice little view here. And you can actually see that blue tent. That's where I'm going to be working tomorrow night for an event they're having there. So I'll be there at nighttime, overlooking the Potomac River. Right here. As you can see, it's just an incredibly gorgeous day today. There's another tent. That's not pretty. All the way out there. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Great view.